afternoon baseball now from beautiful Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show. Next. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
So stepping in is Fernando Tatis Jr. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for St. Louis, the shortstop, Fernando.
First delivery to him.
Jr.
In there for strike one, 0-1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
The 0-2 home.
The count is 1-2.
We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Yes, he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone! A solo home run for Byron Buxton. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
The center fielder
Lays off 1-0. Trout stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Under it now is Marte to pull it in for route number 2.
batting fourth.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's just 2 for 9. 2 out, nobody on. This is foul right side. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Count is 2-1.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Home half of the first coming up from Miami. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now to the plate, John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Marlins, the second baseman.
Yes, so take a look at ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they entered play this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, Giro, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work the bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run anymore.
To the plate now, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Popped him up. Tatis onto the grass. He's there and records the first out. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Birdie, the runner at second with 1 away. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is high, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Here he comes on 2-0.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
At the plate now, Adam Duvall. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. He's set. The 0-1.
1-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Count.
Men on third with 2 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Buxton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Miami. They still trail 1-0. Stepping up is Luke Voight, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Voight brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Lifetime in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. We're in the 2nd with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Lifted down the line in left. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1. Popped up. Birdie shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Carlos Correa.
So 2 out, nobody on. And a former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Bottom of the inning now. And standing in the outfielder, Dory Dickerson.
The left fielder, Dory Dickerson.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Batting 6th, the third baseman.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Grounded to first. Reined in. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Hard ground ball to third. Arenado's got it. Throw on to Voight, takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're down 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway. And now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras. Here's the first pitch.
Nope,
can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Is in there. A called strike 3. Next to hit, Shane Bieber. And now the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
I got to count 2-2.
Fouled off. Another try at 2-2.
3-2.
Byron Buxton would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they're up 1-0. And now Jorge Alfaro. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The catcher, Jorge.
First pitch on its way. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Pablo Lopez. Here's the first pitch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. One there on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The batter,
he got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Into the box, John Birdie, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Lopez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's 1-1.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here's Starling Marte as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home, and they'll tag him out at the plate, and that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. A great throw from the outfield to cut down the run and end the inning. Certainly worth another look. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Back up the middle. Oh, what a dive. He's up with it. The throw in time.
You know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. The dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's
fastball
down.
just misses. That's ball one. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. The next 3-2. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
You talk about perfect execution right there. That took a great relay throw to get him. And any breakdown in that relay, and I think he's safe.
That'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Popped him up. Birdie is there. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Here it comes.
Duvall.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
To short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 23, Dory Dickerson.
Digging in will be Dory Dickerson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Ozuna. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. So the next to bat will be Brian Anderson. He bounced out last time up. First offering. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Grounded to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Now it'll be Voight. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 home.
Nope, upstairs. Count 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1.
Full
Gets
count.
him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Voight on at first. Nobody out. And that misses 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. Rojas is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Carlos Correa.
Digging in next, Carlos Correa flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Rojas is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Redbirds down quietly. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Garrett Cooper.
Here's the first pitch. Garrett Cooper will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. 1-1 now the count of the Marlins first baseman. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Here's a high pop-up. Contreras has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Next, here is Jorge Alfaro. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here it comes. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Pitch on the way. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
Perfect.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next to hit is Pablo Lopez, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
And they don't need anything special from him right here. They need to find a way to just move that runner up 90 feet. Don't be shocked if the sac bunt gets laid down.
And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, John Birdie.
Ready now is John Birdie, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
0-1
Good
count.
fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And it's quickly 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2. Here it is.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, count. Two, count.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and Voight will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Plate is Wilson Contreras. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Standing in now, Shane Bieber, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up Fernando Chates Jr. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Hit in the air to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder, Byron.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Byron Buxton, 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Contreras stands at second with 2 gone. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back to South Florida following this. 1 left for the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 1. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Miguel Rojas. First pitch on the way.
At the ball. Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup, and here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
So now to the plate, Starling Marte, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. There's one to Voight in time for the double play.
The right fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Adam Duvall. First offering on its way. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Still tied 1 apiece. John Curtis is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, John Curtis.
New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout. He's set and the pitch. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Second home run early in the year, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen, and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
At the plate now, Marcell Ozuna, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. ready. Here's the 1-0. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Duvall moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next to the Cardinals, the first baseman.
So next to bat will be Luke Voight. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit on the ground is short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
First baseman, Nolan Arenado.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado. As they watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. This is in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Carlos.
Up next, Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1.
As the first pitch misses to
Count
him, it's
1-0.
ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count
inside.
leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 3-1 pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Voight leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Now to the plate, here is Dory Dickerson. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Nope.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
The 1-2.
Back down 2-2.
turned on down the line. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ian Kennedy is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Matt Chapman is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 home misses, ball 2.
Inside, ball 2.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett
Digging
Cooper.
in here for a pivotal at-bat, Garrett Cooper. And a big at-bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Oh, and he misses it. To second for 1.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
High leverage at bat here, and standing in it'll be Jorge Alfaro, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. Kennedy pauses. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. He's taken strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. Buxton gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. Our score remains 2-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
Now here's the first offering.
Hey.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The next 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. We'll look there at the numbers for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch.
Nope.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. Gone! A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Anthony Bass will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jesus Aguilar will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And that'll bring up Fernando Chates Jr. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now. There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Into the box, Mike Trout. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Buxton stands at first with one out. There goes Buxton. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Duvall is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder,
Next to bat for St. Louis, Marcell Ozuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte's after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cardinals are out in front 4-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brad Hand is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Josh Reddick is into the ball game as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. Now at the plate here is Jesus Aguilar. His career line against Brad Hand. He's 2 for 3. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one,
Here's
no
a
strike.
slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Hand has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, John Berge, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
0-1, here it comes. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Outside, 2-1. Now here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
So next to hit is Miguel Rojas. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now it'll kick around in the corner. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
To the plate now, Starling Marte, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. His career line against Brad Hand, he's just 1 for 13. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Adam Simber enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Simber.
At the plate now is Luke Voight. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Next to stand in is Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Simber, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Correa.
So here is Carlos Correa. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First offering. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton.
And they'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it 4-1. Chapman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 54, Chapman.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. Up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. 2-0 to Adam Duvall.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. And the pitch. 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
In there for a called strike. 3-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another payoff pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next, it'll be Dory Dickerson, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game. It is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Chapman ready, the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Squared that one up just a little late. The next 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. One there. On to first. A double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Simber.
Magneuris Sierra will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Marlins, number 34, Magneuris Sierra.
And now the first pitch. Tying run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can. Fastball just off the inside corner. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. And the score finishes 4-1 today. St. Louis jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Shane Bieber takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.